Hi everyone, welcome to the CD Cave. I'm Jack Burial. Today I'm back with another video in my series What's in My Collection. So today I'll be featuring Van Halen. Last week they came out with a box set featuring the Sammy Hagar albums. So I figured, well, now's a good time to do the Van Halen collection. No albums. I had the Van Halen 2. I can't seem to find it. It's around here somewhere. So for this episode, I won't be including that, but I'll be showing all CDs today. So let's get going. The first one is a debut. Great album, great debut. A lot of people, this is the best one. I kind of agree. Definitely the best one, David Lee Roth era. Running with the Devil, Eruption, You Really Got Me, Ain't Talking About Love, Jamie's Crying, Feel Your Love Tonight, Little Dreamer, Ice Cream Man from 1978. It's a great debut. I like both eras, David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. I find the Van Halen albums with David Lee Roth, overall they're better albums, but I still like the Sammy Hagar material as well. But definitely this is their best with David Lee Roth. Probably their best overall even, maybe. Next, Van Halen 2. This is one that I, sorry about the glare there, I listen to quite a bit still today. I often listen to the vinyl, which is, I'm surprised I can't find it. I'm sure it's around somewhere, but You're No Good, Dance the Night Away, Somebody Get Me a Doctor, Bottoms Up, Light Up the Sky, Women in Love, Beautiful Girls from 1979. This is a great Van Halen album also. I do play this one a lot. This was my introduction to Van Halen. It's actually the first album I bought from them. Yeah, so great stuff. Next, Women and Children First. Another great album. There isn't any bad Van Halen albums, I find. Maybe a couple that are so-so, weaker, but still fairly good. And The Cradle Will Rock, Everybody Wants Some. Romeo's Delight's really good. Tora Tora. Take Your Whiskey Home, it's probably my favorite song on here, from 1980. Another great David Lee Roth era album. Next, Fair Warning. This album too is really rocks. This might be their heaviest album, even maybe. Main Street, Dirty Movies, Center Swing, Unchained is a great song. Sunday Afternoon in the Park is also good. From 1981. I find this album is pretty heavy. Next, Diver Down. It's not one I reach for very often. I do enjoy when I do put it on. I listened to it quite a bit when I first got it. There's a few covers on here. They do them pretty well. Hang 'Em High is pretty good. Pretty Woman's a popular song off this. I think it might have been a single. Big Bad Bill's pretty good. Happy Trails. Where All the Good Times Gone is a pretty good song too. Dancing in the Streets was another cover off this. Pretty good album overall. Next, 1984, which would be the last album David Lee Roth would do with them, up until they would reunite with them. Definitely another great album here too. A lot of great songs on here. Jump, Panama, Top Jimmy, Hot for the Teacher, I'll Wait, House of Pain, from 1983. This is definitely one of their biggest selling albums. Next, now we're going to go to the Sammy Hagar period, and definitely my favorite from them, featuring Sammy Hagar, 5150. Played this album a lot when it first came out. Not a bad song on here. Good enough. Why Can't This Be Love? Get Up, Dreams, Summer Nights. Best of Both Worlds, a great song. Love Walks In. 5150. Yeah, from 1986. Yeah. I find this is the best album with Sammy Hagar, his debut. Next, I find a weaker one with Sammy Hagar, OU812. Still a pretty good album, but not one I reach for very often. Though it does feature some good songs on here. Black and Blue is pretty good. Feel So Good is popular. Finish What You Started. When It's Love is pretty good. From 1988. Which is not one I reach for very often, but still a good album. Next, Unlawful Carnage. Knowledge. This one here too is a good listen. Pound Cake, sorry. It's pretty good. Judgment Day. Run Around was a pretty popular song on this. The Dream Is Over. Top of the World was popular off this from 1991. Pretty good album. I don't reach for this one either very often, but still a fairly good album for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Sorry, hard to pronounce there. And another one I do listen to quite a bit. The last one that features Sammy Hagar, Balance. This one here, along with 5150, is the two I listen to the most that feature Sammy Hagar. I listen to both of them on a regular basis. The Seventh Seal is my favorite song on here. Can't Stop Loving You is also good. Strung Out is also good. Amsterdam's another great song on here. Yeah. Overall, a really good album. I really enjoy listening to this album, Balance. Next, definitely one I don't listen to very often. Definitely I find her weakest album, Van Halen 3. Nothing to do with Gary Sharon, who sings on here. I love his vocals. I like the stuff he did with Extreme. I just find this album is a couple good songs, and I find the rest is kind of just there. It's not very kind of forgetful. I find this nothing that really drags me into here. New World, Without You, One I Want. Fire in a Hole is probably the best song on here. Year to the Day. Overall, I don't reach it. I listened to it a few times when I first got it, and I wasn't overly impressed with it. Say a few good songs and that. Gary Sharon's all right on it, but I just don't find the songs are really, really great on this. But it's unfortunate. So Van Halen 3. And the next one is when they would reunite with David Lee Roth, A Different Kind of Truth. This is not too bad. Definitely not their best. I think these were a lot of demo songs that they reworked and re-recorded. Tattoo's pretty good. She's the Woman's pretty good. You and Your Blues is alright. Chinatown is okay. Blended Fire is a good song. Big River is not bad. The Trouble with Never. So not a bad album. I do throw this one on every once in a while. I would have expected a bit more at the time whenever they reunited and that, but still some good songs on here. It's a pretty good listen. And next I have their live album right here, right now. 2 CD set. Really good album. I do play this one quite a bit. It's a double CD. This is definitely a great live album. Really worth getting. I think it was just reissued on vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. But great songs. Even Sammy Hagar does a pretty good versions of the David Lee Roth songs. He does pretty good at them. Pound Cake's pretty good. Judgment Day, When It's Love, Ain't Talking About Love, Dreams, Man on a Mission, Panama, Love Walks In, Run Around, Right Now, too, on Disc 2 is a great song. What Can't This Be Love, Jump, Top of the World. Yeah, overall a really good album from 1993. And like I said, I think just a few weeks ago it was reissued on vinyl. I don't know if it's going to get reissued on CD, but yeah, great live album. And the last one I have in my collection for my Van Halen is Best of Volume 1, which I don't think they ever came out with a Volume 2. At least I've never seen it. This I do listen quite a bit. It's good just to throw in the car, just a quick listen to a lot of the popular songs, like a mixed CD type thing. Eruption, Ain't Talking About Love, Running with the Devil, Dance the Night Away. That's a song I really like. Yeah, Pound Cake, Right Now, Human Being. It's a good song from the Twister soundtrack. Yeah, this is from 1986, I do believe, or 96. Hard to read, but yeah, really hard to read. But, I think it's 96, maybe 96, I think. But pretty good album. Got all their best stuff from both David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. It's a good addition to my collection. So that's my my Van Halen collection so far that I own. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care of yourselves.